Yes, we have a great show planned for today. I did upset some gamers. And this is one time where I didn't mean to upset anyone. I thought we were just making fun of a silly video.
Well, you're not even a gamer.
I'm not, which is why I had no idea. And then Johnny writes me today. He's like, "Oh, Battle Brother Zio was telling me, oh, you Bud Lighted your show." I'm like, I Bud Lighted. I go, first of all, if I could ever have Bud Light's numbers, I would happily Bud Light my show. Do you know how excited, even in their current state, I would be to have Bud Light's customer list?
Probably pretty excited.
I'd be stoked.
Dylan Mulvaney, #1 fan.
I need Dylan Mulvaney to become the spokesperson for Steel Toe. So he goes, oh yeah, they're pissed over at this babyface and heel channel, or heel and babyface channel, where this AZ guy is. He's like, oh, they've got 10.5 thousand subscribers. And, I kind of have to remind people once in a while, because remember, just a year ago, we had like 2,000 subs.
Right. It happened quick.
So people don't really, realize how big of a jump we've made in just a year, because we do such a damn fine program. And I was like, Johnny, that guy knows, like, we have 10,000 too. Like, that's like a neck and neck kind of a thing. If they're, oh no, they're coming after us, what are they going to do? Well, apparently they're mad that I made fun of this AZ video. And what's funny is I was actually making fun of Hasan Piker.
Right. It did seem a little more Hasan targeted.
Yeah, I think Hasan is a fucking dipshit. That's the guy I think is silly and wacky and whatever. But he was making fun of this guy AZ and said that this AZ guy needed a lobotomy. So I'm like, all right, let's check out this video and see if indeed this AZ fella could use a lobotomy. And we watched it. And we did not walk away from it thinking AZ needed a lobotomy, maybe just like a cookie and a nap.
You're right. Relax a little bit.
We just thought maybe he should chill because he was playing a video game, a game that I'll be honest, I've never heard of. Again, I'm not a gamer. I apparently made all these gamers mad. You don't want to make the gamers mad. They don't understand context. There's a lot of Asperger's syndrome in the gaming community. And I'm not saying this as an insult. I'm saying I should have been more sensitive. Because they don't get social cues of like sarcasm and, what we call the classic hate, where we can make fun of both people at the same time. The people in the gaming world have a very much, you're either with us or against us.
Yes.
Kind of mentality.
So
I wasn't sensitive to that. See, my attitude is I can be for one guy one day, against him the next, and for him the next. It doesn't matter. We're having fun.
You're very much a what have you done for me lately?
You're exactly. I'm a Missouri guy, the show me state.
Yeah.
So you show me something kind of silly, I'm going to make fun of it. You show me something cool, I'm going to love it. And so this AZ guy makes his video, and I make fun of the fact that this guy's really losing his shit because in this video game he chose to play, they asked him his pronouns. Now, does the pronoun shit kind of annoy me too? Yeah, a little.
It's retarded.
It's stupid. It's silly. It's dumb. But, if it pops up in a video game, do I feel the need to really let loose on a tirade? No. And I was pointing out that's where this guy and I are different.
Okay.
This seems like a little bit of a leap here. It just seemed like he was trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. And then the other funny thing about the video I found was that he fired up the game and played it immediately after the rant.
I liked that part. That was my favorite. But what if he'd been asked like 8 times that day what his pronouns were? Wouldn't you be tired?
Well, I don't know if he...
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if he was being asked about it a lot or what, but I think he just wanted to yell at Bethesda Gaming for a while. And again, honestly, didn't even dislike the guy. In fact, I found him very energetic.
I do agree, though, like that doesn't need to be in a game.
Right. Well, yeah, and he and I, that's the funniest part. All these people were mad at me, and I'm like, you understand that this guy and I probably agree on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
The thing that I'm always, getting shit for is that I don't take it as seriously as I'm supposed to.
Well, maybe you should work on that.
Maybe I got to start taking pronouns in games seriously, but I didn't know what Star Fox or Starfield or I sound like an old man.
Starfield.
Starfield.
Stargazer.
Seinfeld, I think, is the name of the game. I don't know what it is.
Maybe you should take sensitivity training.
I should take sensitivity training. I should have to go to the Holocaust Museum for this one.
That's a fun trip. I'll take you there.
I've never heard that before from someone who went to the Holocaust Museum.
Dripping in sarcasm.
Oh, my goodness.
And you know what? It's a gas.
Oh, for God's sake. See, to the gamers who are going to watch this, she's kidding. All right? She's joking.
Am I, though?
Frank Pellegrino becoming a steel toe bro for his 7th month. Thank you, Frank. Get your tickets to see Chrissy and Lila Hart and Nikki Ricada and myself and a bunch of other people. Saturday, October 21st at Partners Pub in Sartell. If one of the mods want to post the link to Eventbrite in the chat, go check it out. Get your tickets. He says, AZ is a lot of fun and a treasure. I'm sure AZ didn't take offense, but the fans can be a bit touchy and sensitive.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Thank you, Frank. It's true.
What I'm trying to say is I forgot how gamers are. And they are very touchy. They are very sensitive. And I'm not a good fit with them because I'm very flippant.
I don't think I'm allowed to forget how gamers behave.
Oh, really?
Oh, fuck.
I mean, if you smash $50 merchandise more than twice a year in your hobby is, it's getting to you a little bit. But again, that's just me. Let's go to the audience a little bit. Then I want to finish up this AZ thing. We'll clip that. We'll put it up there because Lord knows I don't need these fans blowing a gasket, losing their minds, yelling and screaming and causing themselves a fucking coronary.
Would you say this is your apology?
No, I'm not sorry.
Oh, God.
No, I'm not sorry in the least. I thought what I did was very funny.
It was great.
And I thought it was very good. I just thought that maybe, as Anthony would say, we got off on the wrong foot. That's all.
That's a good way to end that.
We're going to rewatch the thing tonight. I'm going to explain myself better, and this will be my official record. And you know what, Frank, if you're still watching, would love to have AZ on the show. Because like I said, I bet you if we have this AZ guy on, he and I are probably going to agree on just about everything. Just a couple of skinhead Nazis, making nice. I'm kidding, YouTube.
No, he's not.
I was joking. I said that both of us were Nazis. I don't think I'm a Nazi. Well, no, I just don't want to speak for AZ.
Allegations.
What if that's part of his thing?
Yeah, what if he is one?
I'm not.
And
I'm not here to wreck it for anybody. Was you waiting for me? Oh, see, I got that one.
Very
Says,
good.
what happened to the last live? It's up.
No, it's what happened to the last
What happened to the last live? Or what happened to the last live? It's still up there as far as I understand. I haven't gotten any notifications that it got taken down.
What if it's not?
Uh-oh. Then I'm really in trouble.
You're having a rough one.
What the hell have I done?
People angry, including the platform gods.
Happy Plague Doctor says, yeah, Chrissy is on with them as on Friday Night Tights. Yeah, I don't think I said anything bad about the fella.
You can come off a little callous on occasion, but I think you're funny.
I can definitely come off as insensitive, but it's never intentional. It's usually just, I'm having a good time. I'm a bit mischievous.
Did it get away from you?
That's why my friends call me Whiskers, because I'm curious like a cat. Frank says some of the fans lost their minds over Gavin McInnes flashing a fake penis. Well, that would upset me too. I'd rather see Gavin McInnes' real penis.
I would too, actually.
Let's put the secrets. Let's put the whispers to bed. Huh? Pool Scam Sam says, rumor has it Aaron cleaned out the buffet at the reception last weekend. Allegedly.
Ooh.
Now, why?
What?
Why?
Was that true?
No. I did finish April's plate.
He did finish my plate, but
I was already drunk by that point. I needed some food.
Actually, the food was a good thing for you.
Yeah. Mr. Me says, who's getting mad in the chat about the whole AZ thing? Everyone chill. We ain't no lefty. Oh, no, I just got a notice from Johnny today. Like, oh, yeah, the fans of that show are all riled up and everything else. And
how dare you?
I want that guy on the show. He seems like a nice enough bloke, as it were.
Bloke?
Mr. Q says he got called out on Friday Night Tights one time for liking chicks with sticks. Okay.
Kind of weird.
I certainly wouldn't hold that against him either. He can like whatever he wants.
I guess you can, yeah. Sticks are fine, right?
Yeah, I mean, look. Frank says, by the way, AZ is pronounced as. Then don't. Do it some other, pronounce, then. You know what? He's fine.
Is it fun?
There's nothing
just
wrong with
misspell things?
I guess. Aaron stuffed shrimp in his pockets for later, says SH. I did no such thing. No such thing.
It's actually really great food.
Detroit Mike, I guarantee you're going to love the show, buddy. Just take it easy. You're going to fit right in with this crowd. All right, let's throw up our first thank yous here, and then we're going to go through this AZ thing. We're going to set this thing right. Lord knows if there's one thing I just can't stand, it's, people being mad at me.
And confused. Mostly.
Yeah, I just, there's something, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's people being upset with me because I'm really a like me kind of a guy.
You do want to be loved and adored by millions.
Have we met?
Yes, I know who you are.
What do I value more? A fan that hates me or a fan that loves me?
Oh, the hatred.
I love
all day long.
The fans that hate me, they're more invested in you. They love you more. They don't even know it, but they love you more. And that's why I appreciate them, because it's like my famous saying now that I've heard multiple people use. My attitude is always a big smile and look at what I made you do.
They do love hard.
They love hard. That's all. I bet the Poors don't have a 20, says Ethan, and he starts us off with $20 tonight.
Ooh.
Thank you, Ethan. That sounds like a thinly veiled challenge.
Thank you.
For everyone else to give $20 to this shameless fucking e-beggar program. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. 2:15 away for tonight. Thank you guys very much. Rally up. I appreciate it.
Very cool.
All right, let's go to this as... Now, see, I feel like I'm calling him an ass.
Yeah, as doesn't feel good.
But, okay, here we go. This is, the title of this video is Man Rages Over Pronoun Selection in Starfield. Now, a lot of people have been memeing this to death. It's been making its way on the internet. I saw that it made it to our cringe today. And look, it's just a guy who I think has the right opinion, but I do believe he picked the wrong hill.
Probably. Based on what I saw, I think you're probably on the right track.
Yeah, it was a guy who, he was playing a video game. And again, ignorance is bliss for me on video games. Fuck's sake, guys, I play Madden once a year. That's the extent of my video gaming.
Hey,
so
maybe they're mad at you because you mispronounced his name.
Oh, that could be it.
The whole time. You never said as. You said AZ.
I kept saying AZ.
Maybe you need to put some respect on his name.
I need to put some respect on Az's name. See, this, maybe, April, you're right. Maybe this will be a peace offering.
Maybe it was just tiny, misunderstanding.
Guys, it was all a misunderstanding. So let's watch Az's rant as he makes an asshole out of himself.
Get it?
See, guys, to those of you, look, to the Reddit gamers with autism, that was a joke. That was sarcasm. I'm trying to break the ice. You guys come on a little strong. So let's watch this rant. I'll watch it a second time. We'll see what I think about it.
Okay.
All in good nature.
I'm ready.
All right.
I just want to say something to you, Bethesda. Just want to say a little something. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off. Fuck that.
Oh, shit.
He doesn't want to get the anger sweats on his headphones.
You get those anger sweats on your headphones. They never go away. Plus, it tears at the seams.
Yeah.
It wears at the fabric.
His are being eaten away and mine are pristine.
That's very, very smart. As a fellow rageaholic, I've worn my headphones, to shit. The only reason I keep them is they're my original Sonys and I love them. They fit so nice. I hear so well in them. I don't want to change.
But he does come upstairs with black chunks stuck to his ears.
And that's just the wax that I have inside.
Okay.
All right, let's watch this again.
Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG.
Pussy?
Pussy.
He just said, I love nothing more than firing up a new RPG. I'm like, there's got to be a list of like 10 things he loves more than firing up a new RPG.
I'm looking at this guy, and no offense, but no. I think that probably is like a highlight of his day.
Be careful. I bet you this guy can fuck, and you didn't know.
All right.
I know the fuckers, and this guy looks like a fucker.
You
lose myself, think, oh my God, just think of this world. Just think of all the planets I can visit, all the immersive things that I can get involved with, all the fights, all the relationships, all the people I meet, all the places I go. I'm so excited to go there.
I'm playing these games wrong because when I play Bannerlord, all I'm thinking about is acquiring more lands and power.
And how many wenches can I have sex with?
This guy's like trying to make friends and like, how do I accumulate relationships and this and that? I'm like, how do I get the king to give me that castle?
His experience sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. Yeah. Oh, the places we'll go.
Yeah, this guy's really kind of an Edmure Tully. I'm more of a Roose Bolton, I think.
Wow.
And I love nothing more than with all of that laid out in front of me, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us.
Current deus, current deus, current deus, current deus, current deus, current deus.
You're dead now.
Pronoun me current deus. This is the part where I started to get in trouble. This is the part where even my own audience went, you don't know who he is. You shut your fucking mouth, you piece of shit. This is the part where I started to go, okay, but hear me out. Could we perhaps just play the game?
Maybe.
Like maybe if we love playing, if I loved something, it was my absolute favorite thing, and I was sitting down and I had a new version of it and it was great. Like, let's say I'm hardcore into RPG games and I like Bannerlord, right? Let's say I dive into Bannerlord, I'm excited, and they asked me my pronouns at the beginning, which technically they do. They ask you if you're male or female.
That's not your pronouns.
I get that. But
the pronouns thing is like social.
I hear you.
Something or other. It's kind of gross.
What I mean is, I don't think it would upset me to the point where it would ruin my experience and make me go on a clearly mildly homicidal rant about the game. I think I would go, you know what it's worth? Here, this is just a difference that Az and I have an opinion. My opinion is when I see the pronoun thing, it would be an eye roll and on we go. That's
kind of what I do. I am somewhere in the middle where it is going to bother me a bit, but I won't quit playing the game.
How do we know that smart ass, hateable, whimsical Aaron doesn't only get to do that because guys like Az are willing to scream and yell and holler and die, you motherfuckers, and turn red like Kevin Brennan and out fucking you pieces of shit. Maybe we need people like that so that people like me can go, tra-la-la, pronouns are gay, but click on, we go to Calradia.
He does it for you, whereas you're the type of person who goes along to get along and you keep the problem going.
I'll tell you where pronouns would bug the shit out of me. The kids' school.
I bet you that happens this year.
You know what I mean? Like my video games, I don't really care. Because I'm a grown-up, I can choose just to go, this is fucking stupid.
They're gay anyways, right?
It's all gay anyway. First of all, we're all playing video games. We're all a little bit gay. Can we see every time I get the gamers back on my side, and they're like, I see, he was just, pontificating. Then I go and I stick the knife in again. I got to learn to stop doing that.
Very interesting that there's probably always some pussy real close to all of you gamers, but you go rather play with some joysticks.
So it's gay. It's always gay a little bit.
It's a little
right?
gay.
What's the level of gay immersion you're willing to take?
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Because that's all we fucking know! Because we're boring! We're so fucking boring!
See, now this was the part where I imagined myself in the room, and I just kind of found a pen, and I looked down at the table, and I just start doodling.
Oh, you want to know something? I kind of, in an odd way, appreciate this rant. I, too, will rant about the stupid, something that probably seems stupid to somebody else sometimes. I do it mostly when I'm driving, but I kind of like this.
Here's where you and I, and Johnny, call in just a second. I got to hook up the fucking thing again. Sorry about that. Here's where you and I, here's the difference between you and I. You're like, yeah, fuck yeah, I love this rant. And that's cool and that's awesome. And I'm sure a lot of people do love this rant. Whereas I'm the kind of guy the little omelets want to be like on my knees day and night, scoring points for the afterlife.
I knew you.
So don't be vain and don't be whiny, or else my brother, I might have to get medieval on your hiney. So
I'm on his side now,
right? But I'm the kind of guy who goes, okay, yeah, but can I just play the video game? Like, can I just? And I get some people think that's a pussy attitude to have, and that's where you quote unquote Bud Light yourself, according to others. But here's the difference. I think there's room for both of us.
Well, yeah, you clearly aren't ranting. He is. People find him entertaining. And you're having fun.
If I'm the kind of guy who just goes, yeah, pronouns, I don't really give a shit. It's my video game. Just like either I'm going to turn it off or let's start playing. I don't really need to scream and yell and holler about it. Then it's funny to me when somebody does scream and yell and holler about it. So therefore, everyone's so locked into this culture war thing that a guy like me, I'm a fossil now. I'm a dinosaur. And they're like, oh, what do you mean?
Can I walk you?
Yeah, they're like, oh, what do you, well, open the door, get on the floor. You know the rest. So if I joke, I walk into this door that I didn't know was even open, that wasn't there to be walked through, where I've now picked a side because I goofed on a guy who was losing his mind. Where I come from, if one of our friends, like Az could be one of my buddies, and if he was losing his mind like this, we'd all tease him about it. We would all taunt him. We would make him go more.
Hey,
we would say something. We would say something like, "So you don't like the pronouns in the video game?"
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
What happened to you the very last time that you decided to tease one of your friends?
That was a little different. There was drinking involved. But the point is, now with this rant here, when it comes to him going, "Fucking pronouns," that's funny to me.
It's hilarious.
That's immediately hilarious.
And I actually like the rant because I agree with him. Like, this might be just a video game, but someday it's going to be everywhere you go.
My criticism of it, or not even a criticism, my critique of it that got me in so much trouble was I basically said this is a Wendy's moment. You know, I'm about to fire up. You even heard him in the beginning. He's like, I liked him. There's nothing I like more than to fire up my favorite RPG and make friends and allies and go around to different planets and shit like that. Good. Then go do that. Why are we working up anger sweats? Because they asked you if you're a he, him.
I'm telling
before you begin.
He's probably exhausted of seeing that question everywhere.
You know what? There's something I could learn. A little understanding.
Yes.
This guy probably plays a shitload of video games, and I bet it's happening a lot to him.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's continue. See, this is where, okay, that little bit of silence right there, that's where if it were me doing this rant, I would pause and I go, you know what? Maybe my blood sugar's low. You
You need a Snickers.
Yeah, maybe I should go get something to eat and shut the fuck up and play the game.
You're not yourself when you're hungry.
Exactly. You know what? I'm hungry and I'm a little cunty.
And you're hippo.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm kidding.
We can't see past our own fucking reflection. That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Western Game Company.
I love it. I fucking love it. I do.
Fuck your immersion. Fuck you having a good time. Fuck you falling into a world and just getting lost. No, no, no. Current fucking day.
Okay, but again, here's where I'm going to get in trouble again. You can still do that. Like, you can think the pronouns thing is gay, and you can still immerse yourself in the game and immerse yourself in the world.
I'm telling you, it's the absolute frustration of having to jump through the gay hoops of social shit to get to your fun. I would hate it too. I would think it's ridiculous and retarded.
Fuck off!
Okay.
This would be me.
I want that as a drop. I want Az
great.
going, fuck off,
I like this rant.
you cunt.
You're boring. You're fucking dull. You have nothing to say. You are a one-hived mind twat waffle.
Now,
I say that word.
The twat waffle thing cringed me out a little the first time I heard it, and I said it. I'm like, oh, look out. He said twat. I don't know. There's something weird to me about a guy going on like a serious rant, and he's really going, and then he throws in something like douche canoe, and I'm like, all right.
I call old women that can't drive that word. So,
Oh, really?
yeah. Because they bother me. I yell and scream in my car.
I call them wrinkle ends. No, I'm sorry. Sorry.
That's all you fucking are.
Bunch of
And you
cunts.
wonder why people are getting so fucking sick and tired. You take everything we love, all our immersions, all our fantasies, all our escapism, and you just can't help shovel your dog shit, fucking crap ideology into everything.
Yeah. I'm on his side 100%.
Az, that's called cultural Marxism. That's one of the steps to a communist revolution. Like, you take a brand, let's say an iconic brand. I don't know. I'll just pick one out of a hat. Bud Light. And you destroy it. So that culture now has one less iconic brand that it can look up to or relate to or look at and see. Or say, maybe I'll take another one at random, maybe like Disney, and you shovel a bunch of horse shit in it so you can destroy that brand in people's childhood so they have one less thing to relate to. And then all of a sudden, when everything's dust and piss and awful and shitty, then the communists can take over because their really shitty idea is not quite as awful as your meaningless existence.
So you're saying he should be screaming?
No. Yeah.
Yes.
Should he be screaming?
He should be screaming.
Yes, and I'll tell you why. He probably still has hope. I think where a lot of my making fun of people like this and making enemies and silly dancing around laughing is because I'm either black pilled or clown pilled. I'm like, you know what? We don't have the stomach in us to hold this thing together anymore.
Okay.
Like, this is the decline of the empire. We're on the way down.
Yeah.
The forces are gathering at the gates, and I don't think we're united enough to fight them back. So let's play the music on the Titanic. Let's tell jokes in their faces while they put the noose around our neck. And, this guy's like the last of the pirates still holding out.
I have a touch of you in me like that.
That's what I've heard.
But I very much am still like him, and so this rant here is 2 minutes and 36 seconds long. I'm sitting here thinking about how good that probably felt to get that out because it is frustrating, and it's something I do. I will sit and rant my head off and scream on occasion in my truck at people.
If this isn't made into
But then I feel good.
If this isn't made into a downloadable sigil in Bannerlord, I'm going to be upset. That belongs on a flag. All right.
Every single solitary fucking thing!
The weather today in Phoenix, Arizona will be 93 and sunny, and it's going to be dry. It's a dry heat that will be cut by a mid-fall desert rain next week.
I want people to insert cricket sounds.
I do. I want people to insert just really, maybe a Leroy Jenkins in there. I don't know. But now this is my favorite part of the video.
Okay.
So he goes on his rant. He hates this fucking game company. They suck shit. They're bastards. They're assholes. They're terrible. And then what does he do next? As he's biting his lip off, he fires up the game, and here we go. See, now that's the part that I took not umbrage with, but the part that I made fun of, and that got me in so much trouble and whatnot last time, is I pointed out that after that long, impassioned, crazy-ass rant...
A good rant.
A good rant, sure. He then just fires up the game and goes, all right, time to play. Like that was just so funny to me that a guy's like, you pieces of shit! You fucked this all up. Like he's Gordon Ramsay, the game reviewer. He's like, you fucked it up with your pronoun bullshit. You've wrecked my game. You should all burn in hell.
Shut it down.
Shut it down. So anyway, now I'm on planet Thorax, and I'm trying to become a minor lord in the house of Tar Winston.
See, to me, he probably begrudgingly started the game up because he promised that he would play that game for people.
Maybe. I don't know. But
I don't know. I really did like that rant. That is a very me move. I would do something like that.
Well, everyone thought that I'm shitting on him, shitting on their entire channel. I didn't even know he had a channel, anything like that. I'm hearing from John. And by the way, Johnny, you can call in now. We'll take the call. You can shed some light on this. And they're like, oh, you just fucked yourself right in the ass. And like I told Johnny on text, I go, I have not heard a word from any of these people.
Well, that's how that goes. They don't always reach out to you. They just seethe about it alone.
I haven't seen them in our chat. I haven't seen them. I don't know any of these people. I haven't heard them. I hate you, Steel Toe. You're a piece of shit. Maybe it's because we've been doing the Jordana stuff and the subscriptions have gone up. But I don't think anywhere, and Johnny was on the air with me. He can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think at any point I was like, this Az guy is a piece of shit.
I have an idea.
He sucks. He's terrible. I was just like, well, this is funny. Here's a man losing his mind over a video game. Haha, this is hilarious to me. And by the way, not backing down in the least, I still find that rant hilarious.
It's great.
He's blowing a fucking gasket. How is that not fun to watch? And by the way, before anyone thinks I'm letting him off the hook, Hasan Piker is a way bigger cunt than this guy. Way bigger cunt. I despise Hasan Piker. I think this Az guy is silly and fun.
I don't know how long your coverage was of it, but it would be funny. We should have played back the clip of you watching it to hear what your criticisms were, just to see.
Because a lot of times I'll listen back to myself and go, oh, that was remarkably mean.
I've sat down here with him before, though, and it's usually more like, oh, God, I'm funny.
Yeah. Sometimes it'll be, God, I'm funny. Other times it'll be, ooh, that was a
little dagger.
A little spicy.
Yeah, I said dagger.
Tim with 199 says, well then F you, Aaron. I hate you now. See, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes.
Thank you.
Dustin with $5 says, look what I made you do, right? I wanted a chance to clarify because Lord knows I ain't here to hurt anybody's soul. I ain't here to fuck people up. I'm doing a wacky little show.
I actually think it's kind of refreshing to see, like somebody in the chat called him like a really based gamer. I think it's fun to see like a based gamer because usually in my experience, they're not.
What, like gamers are usually? No, I thought gamers were based.
Are they?
Yeah.
I guess I've seen both, but...
Snoopy Dogg says his headphones smell like Cheetos. You got to put allegedly next to that, guys. What did we say about accusations?